According to Google, Google Classroom is mission control. It's designed to allow teachers and students to connect, to track student progress, and essentially to achieve more together. In this video, we will demonstrate how you, as a teacher, can get started with Google Classroom, and we will also provide a tutorial to show how students can access and use the LMS. Google for Education mandates that school systems use their G Suite for Education platform. G Suite allows school administrators the ability to approve and monitor the system, and to allow only the Google services they deem necessary. I created this demonstration outside of G Suite, but if you are using this with students, it's important it's approved at school level. So, with this tutorial, let's start at the beginning. Open up Google Chrome and do a search for Google Classroom. Click on the link and then log into your Google account. Enter your password and click Next, and you're in Google Classroom. As soon as you open the platform, you can see it's relatively simple. You have classes, you have a calendar, and you have settings that you can change. Go back to the top left, click on Settings, and then click on Classes. And you're going to come to the screen right where it says Create or Join Your First Class. So click the plus sign. If you already have classes created, which we don't have yet, you would click on Join Class. And the neat thing about Google Classroom is that you actually have to have a class code to get into the course. So right now we're going to cancel this because we haven't created a class yet. So let's go back and click on the plus sign, then click Create Class. As I stated earlier, you can't use Classroom with students without going through school administration and getting the free G Suite for Education account. You must read and agree to the conditions. Click Continue. You're going to name your class. In this instance, I'm going to call the class Emerging Technology Demo. Give it a section number 1 and then give it a subject name. Let's call this Technology, then click Create. So the bare bones of our class has been created. We have a Welcome to Our Classroom stream and a note telling us where to add announcements and other course information. I'm not very fond of the artwork on the top of my course, so I think I'm going to try to find something a little bit more technology involved. So we'll just use the microphone. As you can see, we built our shell. So let's look around the desktop and see how we can add some content. The center tile is where you will add any of your streaming information. Assignments, posts, discussion questions, YouTube videos, Google Docs, anything you need for the content. On the left-hand column, it'll show any due dates that are approaching. If you click on View All, as a teacher, you can check any of your classes and you can see if you have anything out there that's been reviewed or not reviewed. And then on the next tile, you're looking at topics. Since this is Emerging Technology Demo, my 3 topics for this class are going to be gaming, animation, and coding. I've already added one topic, so let's add another topic. Coding. Click the Add button, and let's add our last topic. Animation. And click Add. And I'll show you how we can use these topics in just a moment. Your third tile is a streaming tile. Basically, you can look at this and you can see anything that you've put out there as a stream. On the top toolbar, you have Stream, and then you have Students. And Students is where you're going to invite your students into the course. You can either send them the class code, you can invite students using their email address, or you can use the school domain to add students. So the third menu item is About. And About is about the course. It's going to give you the title of the course, the Google Drive folder, and it gives you access to the calendar either in the Classroom platform or your Google Calendar. I want to add class material here. And what I found is free student resources within Discovery Education. So I'm going to copy this URL and I'm going to put a title, and we're just going to call it Discovery Education. I'm going to click the link button. I'm going to paste the link that I've already copied. I'm going to add the link, and then I'm going to post the link. And you can see the students now have access to this URL for this Discovery Education. so they can get back to it whenever they may need to. So let's return to the stream menu now so we can build some content. Building content is extremely easy in Google Classroom. It's basically a step-by-step click buttons. You can create questions, assignments, announcements. You are really free to do whatever you'd like to do here. My first thing I would like to show you is how to create an assignment. I want my students to write an essay on gaming, and I want them to write a 150-word essay. And of course, I would give them a little bit more information. For time's sakes, we'll just stick with that right now. I want the due date to be next Friday. And I want this to fit under one of those topics that we created earlier. So I'm going to fit this under the gaming topic. And then I'm going to assign. And you can see now that the students can go in and they can see what their next is or what their next assignment is. And after they can upload this to the system, and I can review it from the system and grade it as well. I also want to give them an announcement. I'd really like them to go and see the YouTube video for the Hour of Code to get them excited about coding. So here I'm going to say see YouTube video, or see video, and this topic is under coding. I want to include the URL to YouTube, or you can do a video search if you're not sure what the URL is. But since I already have the URL, I'm going to go and copy and paste it. Add that in there, and we're going to add this, and we're going to post it. So we now have the Hour of Code. We have an essay that they need to do, and basically we can add quizzes, we can add assignments, we can do anything with this. But that's really it in a nutshell, and that is just how easy it is to use this technology. I do recommend that if you have any questions about this technology, that you do some YouTube searching and get a little bit more information on tutorials if you need to. I'm also going to include a tutorial for students.